Crypto right now feels like the end of the world. Bitcoin has been crushed down to the mid-80s and XRP wicked down to around $1.80. Social media is full of influencers screaming crypto is dead, buy market confirmed, and run while you still can. Everybody is panicking. Everybody is doom posting. Everybody is acting like this is the final crash. But here's the part they're all missing. The one part no one of the sheep screaming online have even noticed or bothered to talk about. In the middle of all this fear, in the middle of all this chaos, the biggest players on the planet just made their move. While retail is crying, while TikTok chart geeks are melting down, and while people are still saying that you should sell the bottom, Grayscale, one of the largest crypto asset managers on earth, just improved 2 new ETFs. A Grayscale XRP ETF, and this one's unbelievable, guys, but a Grayscale DOGE ETF. Yes, Doge, the meme coin. And here's the crazy part. Both ETFs go live on the New York Stock Exchange on Monday morning. This is not hopium. This is not speculation. This is not a maybe. This is official. This is documented. The New York Stock Exchange have really approved this, and it's happening in 48 hours' time. So while retail scream crypto is dead, Wall Street is literally approving a listing of a meme coin, an XRP, to open its door for institutional flows as of Monday morning via Grayscale. You could not ask for a louder, clearer signal. Crypto is not dead. Retail fear is just a distraction. Institutions are building for the next wave right now. And today, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what this means to you. And while you're at it, if you're interested in one of these XRP Christmas jumpers, there's a link in the description. Let's start with where we are. Bitcoin, after an insane run from 125,000, has crashed back down to the mid-80s range. That's a huge psychological shock. It wipes out leverage traders, it shakes out newbies, and causes people to forget the bigger picture. XRP dropped right alongside it, hitting that $1.80 region, a price people begged for only weeks ago. Yet now that we've got it, the same people are terrified. This is the emotional trap of crypto. People want dips, then they get dips, then they panic because they actually got a dip. But here's the truth. Fear sells. Fear spreads. Fear makes people blind. And while everybody's eyes were glued to the falling candles, the real players, Grayscale, New York Stock Exchange, institutional giants, were making silent moves behind the scenes. This moment right here, this is what changes the narratives for me. While XRP is falling, while Bitcoin looked like it was collapsing, while social media went full bear market confirmed, the New York Stock Exchange quietly approved 2 brand new ETFs that will be huge. The Grayscale XRP Trust ETF and the Grayscale DOGE Trust ETF. This is massive because ETF approvals don't happen in panic. They don't happen in crypto is dead moments, and they don't happen when regulators are scared. They happen when the industry is maturing. And let me say this clearly. ETF approvals are not for retail. They're for institutions. This tells you exactly who's positioning themselves right now. It's not the influencers. It's not the TikTok chart geeks. It's not the panic sellers. It's the big boys. It's the giants. Now, this next thing I have to touch on because you just can't ignore it, in my opinion. We are literally about to watch Grayscale, one of the biggest asset managers on earth, list a meme coin ETF. Doge, a coin born as a joke. This is not normal. This is not happening by accident. This is not just another ETF. This is another statement. Crypto is mainstream now. Altcoins are entering the regulated world, and it's happening while the market is bleeding. Just think about that for a moment. Grayscale and Wall Street are preparing to list Doge, a meme coin, while TikTok influencers are screaming that crypto is completely dead. This is why retail always loses. They react to emotion. Institutions react to opportunity. Let's focus on XRP for a moment. XRP doesn't get an ETF approval by mistake. This is institutional validation. It means funds want structured access. It means XRP is on the radar of serious money. And here's the beautiful part. ETF approvals coming at a $1.80 is bullish beyond belief. It means institutions aren't chasing the hype at a $2.50. They're positioning quietly during this dip. When Bitcoin stops falling, when the fear cools off, and when greed returns, XRP will be one of the assets already plugged into institutional pipelines. This is how long-term moves begin. Right now, fear is everywhere. Social feeds are full of doom and panic. It's feeling bearish with bad predictions and emotional driven analysis. But the ETF approvals tell a different story. They tell a story of maturity, progression, infrastructure, expansion, institutional appetite. While retail screams crypto is dead, the largest financial infrastructure in the world is literally preparing new on-ramps for crypto capital. This is the definition of smart money accumulating while retail panics. You need to understand this. Markets crash, markets dump, markets shake people out. But cycles do not end in fear. Cycles end in euphoria. And right now, we are nowhere even close to euphoria. Fear is not the end. Fear is the beginning of the start of the opportunity. The fact that XRP and DOGE ETFs were approved during the crash tells you everything. Institutions are not scared. They're building, they're preparing, they're accumulating, and they're positioning. You should take your signals from what the giants are doing, not what scared retail traders are tweeting at 3 a.m. Before we wrap up, let me just say this. If you want to learn the exact trading strategies that I use, the same strategies that kept me profitable through the last bear market, through the last bull market, the COVID crash, the FTX crash, and every dump in between, my crypto liftoff course is completely free. No paywall, no catch, just real strategies. You'll find the link down there in the description. So while social media is melting down, XRP is dumping, Bitcoin is collapsing, but remember this. ETF approvals don't lie, institutions don't gamble, and crypto is far from dead. Monday morning, XRP and DOGE ETFs go live on the New York Stock Exchange. For me, this is the light in some of this darkness that we're currently sat in. This is a signal. This is the moment nobody really saw coming. We all saw the reports that it was likely to happen, but if I'm honest, I think most people thought it would never happen. If you found value in this video, smash that like, drop me a comment. Come and join the Wolf Pack if you want daily streams, analysis, and real strategy. Or if you just want to go and get the course, there's a link in the description for my completely free crypto liftoff course. Stay calm, stay focused, stay bullish, and as always, the strength of the wolf is in the pack.